This
And yeah, well,
is game one, best of three between Battosai Tetris and the Douchinators. In the southwest, we have Battosai in the blue Japanese, his partner north of him in the green, Tetris Grandmaster playing as the Spanish. In the north, we have Ishmael with the Persians. Oh boy, which I think I know what that means. And south of him, we have Harris. So I don't know if you caught there, and the same for everyone watching. If you caught the first series for Harris and Ishmael, there's a reason that their team name is the Douchinators. So I am actually expecting Ish to douche one of Battosai Tetris players with that Persian pick.
so
The douche.
for Angel.
They douched every game, so we'll see if we see that
Yeah,
again. And with
That's
the
gonna be exciting. I
yeah,
want to see how the other opponents prepare for the douche now that they know what's coming.
well they it's a good question if they know what's coming. If they watch the first game, they or the first series I should say with the Douchinators, they should know. Guan is low. Guan, everyone's saying your voice is a bit. Let me jack you up a little.
Okay, you jack me up, bro.
I'm gonna jack you up. Talk.
So I'm watching Battosai
That better,
right
everybody?
now.
So how do you like the matchup here, Guan? We got Spanish and Japanese versus Mayans and Persians.
I don't think those two steps are gonna do well against the douche at all.
Yeah,
at least the Persian.
Yeah, I mean it could be. It depends on how they deal with it. If they can block it out, they can slow it down. I think it's. I'm interested. It's curious that they went for Japanese here as their archer choice, and both of them seem like odd picks. Spanish as their cav choice. Maybe they want to try to get into conks, but it just I know. I guess we'll see how it goes. But
Maybe they know something that we don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
it's true. I mean, we could see a tower opening from the Spanish, or maybe a scout opening. The Japanese, I feel, are probably going to go archers or possibly men-at-arm archers. It's hard to say, though. Of course, Mayans are very strong. Arabia Civ, very strong archers, able to mass up more than most other civs.
So I haven't. Oh, look at this ball from Ishmael. Very disappointing. That's so far.
Yeah,
from
it's a very far from the TC lore.
And it looks like we have some scout action up here in the north. From green and red.
Yeah, 32 versus 33 HP, 33 for green, and in the south, Harris's Eagle is attacking the Vil of Battosai. He might actually take her down. Can she get away?
Take a Vil.
He took a Vil.
Oh, Harris, what are you doing?
But did lose the scout.
Okay. Yeah, that's not worth it. I don't think that's worth it at all.
Speaking of which, let me click this. Okay, looking at the Vil numbers, we have the Vil lead for green right now with 17, 18, 17 for blue, and 16 and 15 for Ish and Harris, respectively, 16 to 16. So actually a little bit of a very small Vil lead for Battosai Tetris.
Yeah, that's I was expecting Harris and Ishmael to be doing better on the scoreboard, to be honest. But,
I didn't notice if they had. We see Loom coming in for green and blue, and green is on his way up to feudal. And actually, if you look at his base, there's a couple palisades that he dropped, probably expecting the douche. But it looks like Ish won't be going for the douche. It seems like.
Yeah. So green is safe. He can unclench. Everything's gonna be fine for now.
Did he lose a Vil to the board?
No palisades from blue. Blue isn't worried about getting douche. I played a game. Harris douched me with like some weird civ. So I would look out for that guy. He'll douche you with anything.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're starting to be on the late side for a douche, but
It's not coming. It's not coming.
Yeah, because Ishmael is walling up at home, so I don't think we're gonna see the douche. And Huds, I didn't notice if Harris lost a vill to the board. He did lose his scout, but yes, he does have the 2 deaths, so he lost a vill to something. So we missed that. Couple going to gold. Looks like we're going to see standard play from each. Harris going on to gold now, so we're probably going to see straight archers. Green hitting feudal first, and is dropping stable, so it will be a scout rush from green.
Oh, that's very nice. What? I would have expected him to build that stable a little bit more forward, though. That's strange.
Yeah, I don't know if he's just trying to hide it, or... yeah, I usually want to see that as part of a wall, but guess we will see. He is, after all, the Tetris Grandmaster. So we'll see if that his Tetris skills can carry over.
AoE is also his game.
Yeah, the AoE. Some questionable walls by blue right now. I'm personally not a fan of those. Yeah, not a fan of those at all.
Using the gold line to make the walls, and it's like in a weird pattern.
Yeah,
just wall to the edge of the. Why is he just walling to the tree line? He could have saved so much wood.
Yeah, and same could be said of Harris. I can check their. Let's check their. Let me check Blue's line of sight first. But
yeah,
he doesn't see the other tree lines. But it's almost always a better idea to try to get to the edge of the map so you can't be encircled. And let's see Harris's.
Well, that's what happens when you lose a scout, right?
Yeah. Well, Harris lost his. I think Blue still has his.
Oh,
we have a drush from Harris. 3 militia in Blues right now, blocking a Vill. Vill is probably going to go down. Vill goes down. Men at arms are in, so it is a men at arms archers from Harris. The men at arms are going to the gold. Try to get quick walled out, but they leave a tile, and they are in. Another Vill going down. Will they get a third?
Big for Harris.
That's very big.
2 Vills, and he's about to get some idle time.
At the same time, in the north, 2 scouts coming in, attacking a Vill for Ish on the north side, who was dropping the stable. Villager goes down, went back to the south. Those men at arms still trying to chase down those Vills. Both ranges are down.
It's a good trade for both teams so far.
Yeah, or walks into the TC, takes some damage there. Scouts are in. Only 2 scouts so far for green. Ish was actually on stone, which is interesting. So I'm wondering what they were thinking about there.
Oh, nice quick wall.
I don't know.
No, he didn't make the quick wall though. He just waited for this.
Oh,
and green decided not to.
Men at arms took out a archer in the south, and actually they are. There's actually a hole in Blue's wall right now between the house and the blacksmith.
Listen, when he was building the walls, that hole was there.
Yeah. Looks like green scouts have pulled out a couple spears in the north for Ish, who is still open on that left side. Oh, the men at arms coming back in, garrisons, and the cleans up the men at arms. But I really just do not like his base.
Yeah, but that was a big advantage for Harris.
Yeah, six scouts now for green. 1 at home, 5 out on the move. Looks like they are going out towards Harris, seeing if they can do some damage. No archers yet from Harris. They're just for no, a couple of scouts. 4 archers across for Harris, and that hole is still there, so he could actually walk in.
I don't know if he saw the hole though. And these scouts are way too late by green. He's not gonna be able to.
Yeah, he can. He's probably not gonna be able to. Oh, is that a hole? Nope, there's a hole. We have 5 scouts in.
Harris, you left the
hole. Five scouts in for green on Harris's base.
He got the quick wall.
Quick walls.
The wood line
yep, quick walls on the wood line. Oh, nope, scouts are in on the right side of the wood line. Those 2 Vills are gonna go down.
R.I.P.
Scouts having some trouble engaging, but those the vills are going to go down. A couple archers going back to deal with it, and the forward archers coming back as well. The other woodline quick walls are coming down, able to block that one out. But over to the gold, the scouts go.
No, he's not gonna get anything by this gold. Yeah.
No.
And that's the sad part about Scout rushes against a good opponent, and he will lose his archers. Oh no, that's a good defense.
Well, what really they should have done right there is if blue was there to fight with him, the damage would have been huge, because then all those quick wall vills would just be getting shot by the archers, and they could be doubled. Oh, meanwhile there are scouts for Ish in Green's eco. 3 red scouts, one green scout. Takes down a vill, losing another vill. One scout is down. Yeah.
Green did not try to wall at all, and he will pay big time for it.
Yep, just playing open. Let's see how he's doing on res.
Harris just killed the last green scout for now.
That said, Green is on his way up to castle, and I don't. Let's see where Ish is. I don't think anyone else is close. Yeah, Ish is still a far ways away. Blue's a far ways away, and Harris is close, but still has a little ways to go. So we're gonna have a pretty fast castle comparatively for Green versus everybody else. And
Green and Blue are on top of the scoreboard.
Yep.
I mean that doesn't always mean much, but it's they're at least holding their own, even though they both got attacked.
We have this 10 archers for Harris versus the 8 for Blue. They're on the other side of that wood line, going to be able to harass. Which again,
Harris is the one to take.
Yeah, a lot of those archers going down. Not the best fight. Not able to micro too much there. Green is on stone, so we probably will be seeing.
Who's winning here in this fight?
I think that fight went to Harris. He had numbers, and I don't think he lost fills. Maybe he lost 1. Again, Green.
Are we gonna see the Spanish Inquisition today? Is that what?
I don't know about. Well, he could be. He's on stone. He's going for a castle. Almost definitely. Bobo.
Ishmael's trying another scout rush, but he's gonna miss it.
Yeah, scout runs through the spears, loses 1 scout, another one on half health. He is on stone, and so we're probably going to be seeing conks. Green
refuses the wall.
Yeah. Green is in castle now. Let's click on him. He's now constructing his castle. Harris, 53% of the way up to castle, dropping a second range. Archer numbers 17 for Blue and 10 for Harris. But Harris will have a faster castle time than Blue. Blue still in feudal, and let's see, still a little ways off on gold, and hasn't clicked up yet. Ish is 23%, and Harris is 84%. Guan, a little louder. Manoon, Guan, you got to speak louder. I already boosted you like 50%. I'll boost you more. Okay, I'll raise you more.
Raise my volume for you.
Gotta shout. Put your hands up and shout.
Angel Force, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can Stream hear you now? Menunez, can you hear Guani Boy? So we have the conks being produced now for Tetris Grandmaster. Everybody is walled except for Green. That said, he does have a castle down and 2 more TCs. Aqua says louder. Menunez says a little better. Yeah, scream into that mic.
Okay, so Angel, what you could do is raise your Discord volume.
That's what I did. You're at 166%. All right, you're going up straight to 200.
Windows, in the Windows sound settings.
Oh, well, you're at 200. It's enough.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk into the mic though. I'll try to be a little louder.
So we have crossbows for Harris now. Still, Botkin is on the way, not in yet, but a larger number of archers for Blue. However, he is still on his way up to castle. He used to be careful not to lose his archer numbers now. Defensive tower comes down. Yep, the conks are out, and we'll see where are they going to go. Those crossbows microing against the archers, taking a very good trade. Though they probably are going to go down, but it still hurts a lot losing those archers before he's able to turn them into crossbows.
That's big there for Harris, I think. Being able to get those archers out before they turn into crossbow.
Yeah. Yep.
That's definitely better for Harris.
Yeah, I think Blue should have tried to avoid that fight. And
the conks are gonna hit Harris, I think.
They're running around. I think they're gonna go into that wood line. See what hidden official. Hey, welcome to the stream. We are in game 1 of the House 2v2 tournament. This is round 2. Battosai Tetris versus the Douchinators. The conks on the vills trying to snipe. Oh, they don't get any of the vills though with that beautiful accuracy. The conks on demonstration there. More conks at home. And let's see. Ish is going into knights and skirms, it seems. Did you know that all resources make a cross with center in your TC? Yes, they do that now. Ever since that last patch hidden. Oh, but the conks are into the eco. There was a hole. Going to be able to go onto the wood line. Those 3 conks take down a vill on the wood line, idling the farms back onto the wood line.
Oh yeah, this is big for...
Snipes another villager. And another. Oh, misses that shot. But the crossbows are there to engage. Is this best of 3? Yes, Bible, this is a best of 3.
What is Green doing with these villas up to the north here?
I believe... Yes, we are. And it's coming right down on his stone and main gold. It's a really nice... Let's check. Let's check. Let's see his vision. He probably should... So he should be able to see it. He does have crossbow. Yep, he sees that castle. There's a bunch of vills there, but the crossbows are there. There's nothing. I don't think there's any other army to defend that. A few conks roll up. Can he deny the castle? Can Green get the castle up? The conks are there, taking down some of the crossbows. More crossbows on the way. Half of the crossbows chasing the other conks out from the other side. And Red is moving across the map with his
castle is gonna go up.
With his yep. Then there's because those are Spanish villagers which do build faster. So the castle is up. Knights now in Green's eco with no walls. With no walls, it makes it pretty easy to get them in there. The knights are only +1 armor right now.
I'm sure after this game, Blue is shouting at Green about his walling. So this is ridiculous now, man.
Some people play open, but yeah, I think the meta is the wall right now. Blue has a good amount of crossbows, but he's just sitting back at home right now.
Yeah, you gotta use the army, but
so. A stone and a gold denied for Harris now, but puts a TC on his other gold and stone. Blue needs to be aggressive right now. The Knight's still in getting snipes on Green. I don't know why he just doesn't drop a couple of yeah, big value. I don't know why they just drop your houses there or
there's
something.
Really no excuse for this lack of walling from Green. At least to the side to block Red. But he has defending this base, and Blue is moving out over to Harris.
He is with 30 crossbows. Mr. Spibel declaring that no walls equals more balls. So I guess Green is sitting with the most balls, but he's lost a lot of vills for his balls.
Balls for the least vills. Which would you rather have, folks? Balls or vills? Up to you.
Villager number looking at 50. Blue behind with 50, still sitting on 1. Oh, sorry, he's on 3 TC, but I don't think that's been there very long. Only 50 vills. Where it's 80 for Harris, 77 for Green, and 74 for Ish. The crossbows.
I feel like Harris is taking the biggest
over
hit this game, but he's maintained his build count very admirably.
Yeah.
It looks like they're going all in on Harris right now.
Ish has been sitting pretty much untouched. But those, I mean, I think it's a good idea it's better to be fighting together than not. But since you're away from home and basically on the other person for Green, why not be walled up?
Here comes the mango. We're gonna see some micro wars here, folks. Let's go.
Harris is sitting with only 1 armor, whereas Blue has +2/+2. Castle going down now for Harris. Getting that castle down will be huge. We'll be able to really stop the pressure. Will green and blue be able to notice that? Let's check their fog of war. They see the castle going down, but there's a lot of vills. That castle is definitely going down. If they pressured Ishmael, it'd be more favorable.
Harris with the manga now. He killed a few of blue's crossbow, but it's not enough. Ishmael hasn't entered the fight yet. He's massing his knights up top.
Very nice shot. Yeah, meanwhile, Ish is basically able to free boom. Still on 3 TC. Another group of knights now with +2/+1 heading over 13 knights. Yep, no walls at all. Overchopped on his wood line. I mean, he has a castle there, but no fletching, so the arrows of that castle are not going to do that much damage. They are walled out from that mining camp, but that's only going to do so much.
Oh, and Ishmael doesn't go around. He's just fighting the castle. This is a bad fight for him.
Yeah, he's noticed now. Tries to quick wall them in. It's a little too slow, but the knights are now in the eco.
Yeah, so meanwhile, Harris
10 knights.
Defended his base.
And Harris just hit Imp. So Treb's coming out of his castle. Bracer on the way. Green is 34% of the way to Imp. But those knights all over his woodline. The lack of walls just absolutely killing him this game. It's brought down his Vill numbers so many times. He actually still had the Vill lead over Harris and had it over Ish until this raid. The Kongs forced to come back.
Knights in my eco. That's it for me.
Well, just got a garrison in that TC. He's bringing the Kongs back. It's going to be able to clean it up, but it's just so many losses that it just not necessary.
This is bad. He's still losing bills. There's just nothing that's gonna stop these knights.
The knights get cleaned up. He's almost on his way to Imp. The Treb now trebbing Green's castle from Harris.
Oh, Harris with the quick Imp. Very good. And yeah, it looks like Green's on his way to Imp as well. But it won't be fast enough.
Nope. It will not.
But this is a nice forward base by Green here. They could quickly wrap up Harris if they have the micro and the time.
I'd like to see Blue being more active with his units. There's so many places he could be hitting Harris.
Yeah.
Sitting behind the wood line on the south, hitting the gold, hitting the stone. Trying to idling the north TC. And I feel like that's been happening just like variously throughout the game. There's a lot of times just not taking the fight. And now take the crossbows against Harris's. Harris is of course fully upgraded crossbowman yet. Not going for Arbalest, but that said, he's still +4. Still actually behind in armor though. Fighting in the north now, Ish versus Green. The Kongs trying to engage against those knights. The knights are fully upgraded now. There are skirms there though, so that's going to be problematic for those Kongs. And we should be seeing a tech switch from Green now. He should be switching into Cavalier. The upgrades are on the way. +2 armor on the way. We'll be behind in upgrades for now. Imp for Ish coming in as well now though. 15%. Green obviously already in Imp. Blue ahead with 60% of his way up. Arb in for Harris and Plumes being created as well. Fight in the north, Cavalier and Kongs fighting against the Knights and Skirms for Ish. Good hitting and a run from the Kongs. Yeah, I think it's a little preemptive, not quite enough numbers yet. Good micro with the Kongs to deal with the Knights, but
those caps on those stairs aren't doing enough yet. Actually, so far, not a bad fight for Green.
Yeah, well, Green had the tech advantage. I mean, he had Cavalier in there, had good micro with the Kongs. Kongs are pretty good against Knights. mean, there were skirms, but the skirms were distracted a little bit, not always hitting the conks. Harris moving across now to blue with his arbs and plumes and 3 trebs in tow. It's going to be difficult for blue to deal with. Blue's army behind, arb on the way, still needs to get bracer on the way, but his numbers are a bit behind at this point and just lost a lot of his production. Ish has now hit Imp as well, and looks like he's switching into camels and pikes. We see what happens there, and looks like green is going to go into Scout Cav. Is he hurting for gold?
This is an interesting base by blue that he has here.
Oh, green going into red's eco now with his Cavalier. The Cavalier still lacking the attack upgrades and lacking the last armor still, but they are in the eco, going to clean up a couple of knights. What can they do? 1 Vil pick, 2 Vil picks, 3 Vils. But the plumes arriving on the scene now to assist Mr.
Oh, that's good
Ish.
timing by Harris.
Yep.
But this is still gonna be very good for green. He's taken off so many builds.
And to me, it looks like blue's in moderate trouble. It finally has Arbalest, no chemistry, but does have Bracer. Numbers are okay.
Yeah, blue is losing his base very much.
Green's still running around with a couple
It's interesting how
Cav.
Harris is able to do this forward push and help defend red.
Yeah, definitely good move there. Harris targeting the arbs with the trebs. Very good move there.
Yeah, he's lecturing it. That's just...
That said, blue cleaning up most of Teal's archers.
I don't think good to see some skills in here for blue.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Blue's wood line is yeah, not so hot right now. Hudsey. The light cav arriving to clean up the trebs. Pushing Harris back.
Up red's base.
Yeah, it's still running through. But looking at the Vil numbers, we have 61 for blue, 89 for Ish, 144 for green. So green with a nice full boom now. No walls, but fully boomed. 124 Vils for Harris. 3 castles home defensively.
Yeah, Harris isn't taking any more check damage with his base.
Green finally getting +2 on the attack. Couple more Cavaliers coming over. Capped Ram and blue and green both going down to the south. Try to push on Harris. But at the same time, Camels and Cavalier coming across 4-ish. Will green be able to defend? Green was able to take Harris off of one of the extra golds in the south.
We got camels in the north and green base.
Yup, Camels and Cavalier in his eco, sitting beneath the castle. The TC is not garrisoned, but getting a pretty decent trade with those Camels mixed in there against the Cavalier. It's 1v2 for green. Forward castle coming down 4-ish. I don't think green will be able to push that back. Green checking into skirms, light cav, but light cav is really not what you want against those camels. I think he needs to start, if he's going to go trash, he needs to get... Yeah, he needs to get halbs.
And they're just walking in one by one. That's not a... He needs to that point.
Blue seems to have gone for Samurai, which still don't have upgrades. I'm a little confused on that choice.
That's an interesting pick.
Yeah.
Samurai against 2 marches.
Yeah, don't... Yeah, not too happy with that choice. I think we saw a couple swings, but I think the Douchinators taking momentum here. A large army for Harris now, pushing down to blue. Blue with almost no army, a really terrible wood line. Also, blue's been 1 TC pretty much this entire game. They actually have markets set up though on the south side of the map, but I don't see how they have any way to protect that. And there's very little production for blue. Red just running into green's eco, starting to get idle all over the place. Yeah, not the best markets. I mean, could be better, could be worse, but not very good. Siege rams and some pikes on the north side for green, trying to break into red's base. Cleaned up red in his eco, trying to push in like Cav and Halb versus the camels.
Meanwhile, Harris is continuing his push on blue, and he's gonna wipe blue out.
Yep. Yeah, again, blue doesn't really have much, and I want to see his resources. Blue has decent resources, but like no gold, so is probably needs to start making skirm or something to deal with these archers, because he's not going to be able to make his own arb and is behind. Needs to drop a bunch of ranges. It's just not enough production at this point. Harris reclaims the gold on the south end, and now has Siege Ram. Green is in red's eco, doing some moderate damage.
Green. It's not as bad as what blue's getting.
Yeah, blue's is hurting right now. Looks like blue's vills are running now to green, and his only TC is down. Well, I think the big mistake here is blue never really boomed. He was on 1 TC the whole time.
Yeah, he tried to made that one big push on Harris and pulled that wood. But it did.
Green's Halbs are still a little behind on upgrades. Harris now coming over to green. Green trying to drop a castle, but I don't think that's going to go down right now. He is producing some skirms. Let's see what he's got there. Green's transitioning into trash. Very, very low on gold right now. Does have a gold mine left, but does not have anyone mining it. Castle should go down with the Spanish villager trying to get on there. Doing pretty good damage to Ish there. Took out Ish's TC, killing a lot of the vills and defending at home, but it's still a large amount of plumes and siege rams. And here comes Halb for Mr. Harris. Up, and Supremacy is on the way for green. And it looks like Harris is making the Eagle switch. Elite Eagle Warrior on the way. The Eagle Warrior is currently at +2/+1. Looks like Ish has stabilized a bit. Still lost a TC. Looking at populations, blue has 30 vills, Ish has 100. Green has dropped down to 128, and Harris is at 123. So pretty. Harris and
it's not like green staying on top of the vill count for the game.
Say that again.
Put in a lot of work. Good job by green.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say Green and Harris are really putting in work in this game.
He's even pushing back on Harris right now.
Yep.
So he is currently just chilling out with his 1v2. He has scouts for all these skills. That's very good play.
But the Eagles have arrived, and the Eagles are going to make short work of any of the skirms. The thing is, Harris doesn't need big of an eco.
Oh, and Ishmael with the raid as well, up to the north on Green's eco.
Yep, whole bunch of camels coming back into Green's eco. Green's still trying to raid and push, but a castle goes down in red space. Yeah, Aqua, they don't need that strong of an eco, but they are very gold dependent. So I'm interested in where Harris's gold is going. He is taking blue's gold. Let's see how Harris still has a decent gold stockpile, so he'll be okay for now. They still haven't prepped any markets though, but he has gold for now. But he's going into Eagle, very gold dependent. For those mezzo. Oh, and GG is called by green.
That's the GG. It's the GG.
Nunes, he didn't take his boar? Did he really not take his boar? Oh my god, he didn't.
Who didn't take their ball?
Blue didn't take their board.
Oh,
Good,
come on. Blue.
good catch,
that.
Menunez. Yeah, it didn't really boom there. Yeah, it's a big
That's
ouch.
a big F.
That's a big ouch.
Big F for Blue.
It's a big ouchie. All right, so we have.
So they have this trade set up here, but I mean, should have saved their wood.
Yeah, but they don't. They only have like 2 trade cards right now, and there's some bad trade. What do you call it?
Yeah,
Bad.
Harris has a castle there. So
Yeah, and there's a castle. Yeah. All right, so we have the Douchinators going up 1-0 in the series now. So Battosai Tetris though will have their. We will be going to their home map. Didn't see it. You didn't see it. Gotta know you have. You should always have 2 boar, unless you're on non-standard.
Are we going to the next game now?
Yes, we are gonna go to the next game.
Which one you want to watch?
Quickly, next will be Golden Pit. It's game number 2.
Oh, nice! I love Golden Pit.
Just 1 second, going through the post game. Big kills for green there, and strongest eco too. Very impressive game from green, but good play from the Douchinators to overcome that. Harris surviving that pressure and able to come back and take the game. Righty. Loading, loading, loading. Thanks to you are loading. That was the wrong. Spot. All right, Golden Pit, game number 2. I'm loading in. I will pause
when you're ready.
At 2 seconds. Okay, I'm paused. Did you expect Red to douche game 1 given their team name? Aqua, I expected them to douche when I saw Persians, and given what they've done before, I have to admit I thought they were going to douche. Okay, game number 2. Pause at 2 seconds. Are you ready, Mr. Guan?
1 sec. I gotta get my small tree mods.
It is okay, sir. Let me know when you are ready. Is Green a pro Tetris player? Martel, not only is he a pro, he's a grandmaster. So that's like top level. He's like the Viper of Tetris.
Is he though?
I don't know. I'm
I don't. You're just been
talking out of my back end.
That would have been interesting though, if you had a random Tetris grandmaster in our midst. Like how random, right?
I don't even know if Tetris has grandmasters.
Okay. Small tree mods take a long time to download though. What the hell is this?
Really?
Pretty annoying.
That's weird. Yeah, as soon as I saw Persians, but he wasn't.
I'm ready. Golden Pit loading up.
Exactly like a Pokemon Grandmaster. Menunez.
Okay, I'm 2 seconds in.
You ready?
When you're ready, I'm
ready. All right.
Ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Let's go.
Check system.
All right. Game number 2.
What are we going on? Let's go.
What was that?
I went on 1.
What was that?
I went on 1. But what did you on pause on?
What? I'm at 24 seconds. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Does that sound right?
32, 33. It's all right.
35, 36. I think we're pretty close.
39, 40,
Did you tell Blue he might do it? All right. So, game number 2. Battosai Tetris versus the Douchinators. The Douchinators with 1 game. So we are on Battosai Tetris' home map. Battosai with the Vietnamese in the blue, in the west, in the north, Harris with the Aztecs, and in the east, Ishmael with the Franks, and in the south, again in the green, we have Tetris Grandmaster with the Ethiopians. So actually, like a double archer civ for Battosai Tetris.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, so far.
What was that?
I'm a bit concerned. I'm a bit concerned about the double archers.
Well, I mean, blue can always go into elephants.
Not the best, at least, though. And Harris is killing 2 cows. F. Big F for Harris.
No, one cow and a deer.
Was that a deer? Oh,
Yeah, but the cow's not under his TC, but yeah, you know. But
big move. That's a big move thing. We like Cupid though.
yeah. So Golden Pit, super open. Looking at everybody's maps, Ishmael's is pretty nice. Some really nice wood lines. Should be able to keep all his golds and stones safe. Green, similar to pretty decently wallable map. Touch opener for blue, but not too bad either. Should be able to secure his resources, and yeah, overall everyone's map looks relatively even there. Maybe one exposed gold for Harris. We have people betting on a douche from Ish. You guys think we're gonna see it this game, Nirvana? You think he's gonna douche as Franks?
I think they're gonna play it safe. I think they're gonna play it safe.
Yeah, I think
try to get that win again.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be standard. So, what do you think we're gonna be? Who's civs? Do you? I think you said that you prefer the Douchinators civs here, right?
Yeah, I prefer their civs. I love seeing Vietnamese in the game though.
Same. I think Vietnamese is a really good choice on Golden Pit. Britons are one of the most meta picks for Golden Pit, but the Vietnamese are a really good counter to that, and just archers in general. That said, like, so the Douchinators don't really. I mean, I'm assuming Harris will be going Expo, but we'll probably see it if the game goes late. We'll probably be switching into Eagles. It's possible he'll continue with Arbs, but.
Do you predict any Shotel Warriors this game?
I wouldn't think so, but you never know.
When last have you seen some sexy Shotel Warriors?
Shotels are good for dealing with eagles. So if there are a lot of eagles, maybe we'll see it. Yeah, I'm interested to see what we're saying.
Shotels very often, and also ball by blue and by red. Not close enough to those CC boys. But we'll forgive you for now.
Okay, so I think we're going to be seeing Men-at-Arm opening from Harris, a black barracks going down now. Of course, the Aztecs can make 4 militia with their extra gold, and so we could see a Drush fast castle too. Harris picking on Blue's Vil again. That Vil is probably going to go down. No Loom in yet. She is too far away. She is not going to survive. So that's one Vil pick.
I could take Loom early if I'm against Harris, you know? Let's do it, man. Better than... The idle time for the Loom is better than losing a whole Vil, you know?
Yep, so 4 militia queued for Harris. 1 already on its way over.
Yeah, no mercy by Harris.
Just as predicted. Well, it is a tournament.
He's just going to go ham.
I'm wondering if we're going to see scouts from Ish, or if we'll try to fast cast or something. Barracks foundation placed for blue, but the militia are showing up already. Still no Loom. The militia has arrived, engaging the scout. The eagle is there. More militia coming over. Will blue be able to deal with that? It is, but Harris chases the scout. Can blue quick wall this?
No, definitely not.
Nope. Neville's going to run. Don't think that one is going to survive. Nope. He gets to live. He gets to live. Oh, is that 5 Men-at-Arms? I think it is. Yep, that's 5 militia. Sorry, militia for. I think this is going to be a Drush. I think we're going to see Drush fast castle from Harris. Oh no, Bluesville is just chilling. Those 3 militia, are they going to jump on him? Did they see him? Oh, they see him now. The poor Vil, run, run!
Is Harris not gonna get a build?
Battosai is housed. What?
Is Harris just not gonna pick a build this game?
Well, he got one with the scout, but
I think he just content.
the militia
with
are just
the
slow.
idle time.
Yeah, I mean the idol's definitely gonna hurt him. Green is in feudal. Does have a range down. It's starting to wall up. Probably going to see scouts. I mean, sorry, archers for green. Green scout is very weak. The TC shooting the militia. I think he took out one militia, so 4 remaining. 1 is very weak. Jumping on the still no loom. Yeah, this loom blue. Okay, loom is queued, but it looks like it's queued. Is it queued behind? Oh no, it's queued in front of feudal. Quick wall, quick wall. The wood line is exposed. Those militia going to jump on top of the wood line. Oh, another Vil going down. This hurts for blue.
Yeah, this is a lot for blues. Yeah, much better this game than last game for Harris. A lot of value happening here. Tetris' scout is here, but all he can do is die with that scout.
Yeah.
3 HP.
Yeah, the scout is very weak.
Now blue has quick wall, but Harris could just walk around. It's not really doing much here, but
we have a couple of archers for green. Red has produced 2 scouts and is sending his initial scout back home. So the scout rush should be incoming soon. Oh, another Vil pick off of the berries. Those militia getting incredible value for Mr. Harris.
They paid for themselves like 2 times fold now.
And we should probably
I think they gotta learn to do a man-at-arms rush. That's what I'm seeing from this game.
Well, this is just a drush. This is a big Aztec drush. Oh, actually, it's not going to be a drush fast castle. Looks like range coming down, unless he's going to just fast castle with it. I still think we're going to see a castle for Harris.
Yeah,
in a second.
What I predict as well.
Yep. Range blacksmith.
What do you predict for the middle?
For the middle?
Yeah.
It's a good question. 2 ranges coming down for blue. Drush flush. Aqua, I think it's actually going to be Drush fast castle and then crossbow.
I don't see the ranges for blue.
It's Renier's TC.
Okay, I see it now. Good. What's going on at green? It looks like green has his archers out. I think he's gonna have
Red got a couple villager picks on the right side. Just missed him. They were building houses, trying to finish off that wall.
Oh, I missed that. That was big. That's pretty good then. Why didn't he go inside though? He could have gone inside.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure. Man, those militia still being annoying. Harris 33% of the way up to castle. Oh, a couple of idols on the wood line for blue. They quick walled those houses, but they're not working now. Few archers have been produced for blue. Will he be able to? He should be able to clean up those militia.
If only red could carry some archers over to help him out. I don't know what green's with his archers.
Well, he had to defend from the scouts. He might be going to counterattack right now, which actually I think is probably the move. Blue should be able to easily clean that up. He has 5 archers. No fletching yet, but I mean those are only militia. Green is headed over to, I believe, red at this moment. Green is all walled up now, so the threat of the scout rush should be pretty minimized.
Very nice.
Harris in castle now. Botkin on the way. Sure, we'll see a crossbow in a second as well. Reversing Vietnamese. No way you trade efficiently. What are you talking about, Aqua? For crossbow, I'm telling you, he's going crossbow. We already see his archers making his way across. Crossbow's on the way. Botkin's about to come in.
What's Blue's game plan here?
Still,
he lost a billion bills.
Yeah, he was very behind.
What does he want to do now?
Still no fletching. Crossbows with Botkin on the way over. Not a ton of numbers, but Yeah, and Aztecs do produce faster, so it's easier for him to mess up. That said, there's a Archer lead for blue, but he's so behind in tech that it's going to be very difficult for him to trade effectively here.
Those archers.
Yeah, blue needs to just...
It's 4 range versus 7.
Yeah.
It's so hard to fight that.
Emperor! Pick switch happening to castle and get his eco up. Welcome, Emperor. Welcome. We are in game 2. Douchinators are up 1-0. Green's archers are in on red. Cleans up the vills on the gold. Defensive tower trying to be rushed down by the woodline.
No.
Green does have fletching.
Oh, this is pretty good for green.
That tower is not going to go. That's a doubt tower.
Oh, doubt tower.
Taking out the scout now. 3 spears there as well. Looks like blue was able to push Harris out of his eco for now. Does need to finish walling up. I'd like to see him wall that left side up. Secure himself a little bit.
And it looks like green learned his lesson this game and actually walled. Very good for green, and Ishmael with a hole in his wall, he's gonna pay for that.
Yep. Green getting some really good damage here. Picking up the vills on the gold. I mean, no gold for Ish. Aqua, they have no obligation to answer your questions. You sick bastard. Anyways, Harris now moving in with 5 crossbow. And looks like he's just trying to boom behind this. He's going on to 3 TCs. He's still on 1 range, so it seems like he's going for a minimal military investment. Some pretty good shots for the archers coming in there. Still no fletching! No fletching, no armor. And the crossbows are +2, +1 now. Blue needs to get up to castle. Blue has enough resources.
Castle,
yeah, he has the food, he has the gold. Is he missing a building? He's missing a building. Oh, he does have the buildings. He has the, he's finally getting fletching now. I don't know why he hasn't clicked. Click castle, blue! Click castle!
Yeah, I think blue's tilted. That's what's going on right now. Wait,
big value for green, who is still inside red's eco. Cleans up more scouts. Mostly taking red off gold. I'd rather just kill the above. Emperor, I think that's what we all answer to that question. Someone has some twisted fan fictions going. No names, though. Skirms now for Ish to defend. Another small group of crossbows coming over for Harris. Finally with fletching for blue. Another wave of archers for green making their way across the map. No, I think crossbow's a fine choice. And he's such a huge tech lead.
Oh, he's getting some picks here.
Yeah, I mean that tech lead is huge. Green now hitting castle finally with a good group of archers of his own. Botkin and crossbow is in. Pike in as well with that free pike upgrade for the Ethiopians.
Oh, is green walling out? No, that's red. Red's trying to wall out green. But you'll be able to get in here. Those palace. Oh, there's a hole in the palisade.
Yep. Botkin is in. Crossbow is about to hit. 1 knight for red, but it easily is picked out. Only at +1/+1 right now. But Harris is in on the wood line of blue. The archers are there. That said, they are blue's finally on his almost at castle. 89%. But just
only blue went up a lot sooner. He could have gotten 1 mangonel.
Yeah, and the upgrades.
I'm surprised we're not seeing a mangonel by Ishmael. Though.
Well, he put down Siege Workshop, but the workshop got denied by green. He's getting boxed in pretty good there. Most of his eco is idle. He has 2 on gold. Is that a hole? I think there's a hole on his wood line too. Maybe even 2 holes on the other side there. Harris is just booming though. He's on 4 TC, 5th TC coming down in the middle. So just minimal military investment and just booming up behind it with a significant Vil lead at this point. Harris is at 77 Vils versus 44 of green, 33 of blue, and Poor-ish is stuck at 27 right now. Just huge damage. I'm surprised green has left there, to be honest. The siege worship goes up, another range going up. Looks like green is looking to go do some damage versus Harris. Hello, Mr. Monkaholic. How are you? Asks did not honor the channel points I wasted.
Castle down in the middle.
The channel points was set to, you said, to Emperor.
Oh, green has seen Harris's castle. He's gonna take down all these builds. This is pretty big for green.
Yeah, denies a castle there. Another castle going down.
One closer to TC.
Yeah, second one going down. Red trying to get TC there as well. Green going to drop a siege workshop in the center. Green going over to Harris's eco now, trying to get around Harris, trying to quick wall him out. Defensive siege workshop coming out. Green should be able to shoot through those houses, though they are pretty weak. Needs to target the other one. Should be able to get in there, though. But the siege workshop and the mangonel should be able to deny him. Looks like we are starting to see the eagle switch now, as Harris is starting to create eagles. I answered it, Akko. I answered the question the same way he did.
We're gonna see a micro fight, boys. Green's archers versus Harris's mangonel.
Green backing out now, sees the siege workshop, doesn't want to take it. Probably a good move.
Nope.
We have imp for green now. Arb and Bracer on the way. Yeah, that's a 1 TC from green.
1 TC imp.
Siege workshop is down, and Ethiopians with some big siege options. Yeah, Emperor. Well, that's where they want to go to, but like crossbow early on for Aztecs is probably a better. Early on, Eagles are not very good because they're very hard to mass and oh, big shots. Oh, the first one missed. Second one gets a pretty decent connect there. Takes out a couple of the arbs. The arbs are in. A few pikes there as well. What damage can green do? Green trying to deny some buildings in the center as well.
I think green's gonna do a lot here. Green's been pretty on this game. Denying Ishmael, now he's gonna deny Harris. But can Harris tech into the Eagles fast enough? That's the question in our mind. So.
Those Ethiopian arbs being unleashed now, forcing a lot of idols on the farms. Blue with crossbow now does have +2/+1.
Crossbow. I don't know how I feel about double crossbow.
Well, it's a great tech from the Khmer, so yeah, Emperor. They are very expensive too, gold wise. Oh, good micro by green so far, dodging those shots. Another shot comes in. Minimizing those losses, pretty good there. Blue pushing in on the center as well, dropping a castle. Red with a mangonel, can he deny it? The arbs coming over as well.
The other micro is from blue.
The split from blue, beautiful split, and takes out the mango.
Excellent.
Oh, some big picks from green there as those Vils move to the center to get that gold. The Eagle is trying to engage, but the Arbs sniping them down. Oh, and we have Bombard Cannon now from green. Do we have... Green is on stone, so we might be seeing a castle and torsion engines in the near future. And those actually... I think Harris is still on Eagle. Those are Eagle Scouts, I think, still. Yeah, because Eagle Warrior is on its way now. Which is very tough because that makes them even slower bruising. Nirvana with the follow. Welcome, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Green trying to defend that bombard cannon. Nice from red now. Bombard trying to pressure that castle.
Well, green is definitely the player to watch this game.
Indeed.
Although I would say I'm surprised they didn't just do a push on Harris or Ishmael and they're fighting for the middle instead.
Blue is still totally open on. I don't know why blue hasn't finished up walling on the left.
Yeah, green just
Oh! And GG called by Harris!
Oh,
GG! So we have Battosai Tetris taking a game back from the Douchinators, going up to 1-1 in the series. Looks like Ish is playing on for now. There we go. Okay. 1-1 in the series, which means we're now going to go to the Douchinators home map for game number 3.
Game at Angel Fall?
What's that?
You want the next match yet?
Well, I'm heading there. I'm going to go quick look through the post-game screen.
I'm here, right?
Big work from Green. 120 kills, only 22 losses. Very, very impressive play from Green. Shut Ishmael down pretty early on there, and then was able to hit Harris pretty well. Harris had a huge eco lead, was on 5 TCs for a while, was up to 100 vills. Green only peaked at 54. Even Ish actually had more, everyone had more vills than Green. Green went very just all in military there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
Spyable was
Green
very well
carried
played.
this entire game on 1 TC. And I would like to point out the golden pit curse is alive. Whoever goes for the middle first, they defeat. It's like a rule at this point.
Yeah, it's a difficult balance. You go too early, your eco's behind, and you can get pushed later in imp. But if you go too late, you start running out of gold. Interesting balance. Alrighty. Waiting for D to load. Okay. Game number 3 is going to be on Arena. I'm loading in now and will pause at 2 seconds.
What map are we watching now? Angel Falls?
Aqua, I don't. This is the Arena.
Aqua, Arena! That's my map.
Yeah, buddy. Aqua, I disagree. I think Crossbow is a better opening, and I don't think that's where they went wrong. In that, and if you open Eagles in Feudal, Eagle Scouts produce so slowly that it's just not. It's not really viable. Once you start getting into more like late Castle and especially in Imp, the Eagles are. But starting in Castle, the Eagles start becoming much more viable. In Feudal, they're just way too slow. Yeah, I think the fast Imp was a big thing. Just getting that tech advantage to get the siege, those bombards. They're in the end to fight Arbs. And, yep, absolutely. Martel, are you saying he should have done the Eagles? Because I think he did enough with the crossbow. He was able to boom. It's just he wasn't able to, like, Ish got so hurt from Green that it really fell behind there, and then Green was able to continue that army into a tech lead by fast imping. And so Harris didn't have an answer for that. Had Ish not fallen so far behind, that they had more knights, that Harris was able to have more stuff, I think it would have been a little bit different. Okay, game number 3. I'm paused at 3 seconds, Mr.
I'm paused at 4 seconds.
4 seconds. Okay, so that means
always ahead of you. Always one step ahead.
So I'm gonna, when I press play, wait a second, and then you press play. I'll do a.
Okay. Are we
countdown.
Going on 1 or are we going on?
We're going on go. So we're gonna go 3,
okay,
2, 1, go. Click on go. Okay.
I'll wait a second.
Y'all ready? Blue wasn't feudal forever. The Eagles could have cleaned the mass archer that much faster. Yeah, you ready, Guani?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. All right, 3, 2, 1,
Two,
let's
one.
go.
Let's go. Once.
All right, game number 3. Everywhere the same colors except for Ish, who is now orange. Civs, we have green going with the Burmese, blue going with the Teutons, as well as Mr. Harris in the teal going for Teutons as well, and Ish with the Franks again. You can do that? Harris, you can repeat Civ? I mean, not Harris, I mean Menunez. Civ repeats a lot?
They did, so.
Alright, well, I just still gonna ask our
So we have
tournament
a Teutons
liaison.
mirror. We have a Teutons mirror, and we have a Burmese pick. This is gonna be an exciting game, my friend.
Menunez, no, you can't, or you can. Teutons!
Too late now, Menunez.
Was a super close match that could have swung either way.
Hey, no
Yeah,
spoilers.
Aqua in Castle. Eagles in Castle are good. In Feudal, not so much. Oh, well, I guess we have to see how this turns out, but that's rule breaking. I think that's technically a DQ, but I am not the liaison. I'll leave that decision to everyone else. In the meantime, we're gonna just cast this game.
Yeah,
So
let's get to the casting.
Burmese, an interesting choice in this 2v2. Obviously, if you go double castle or Rambai, very, very strong, very hot. It would be for the Douchinators, Aqua.
And green
They
accidentally
repeated Civ.
killing a 7 sheep, yeah. That's a
It happens. It happens.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Pushing his deer. So I think, how do you like the Civ matchups? I mean, we're basically looking at Franks versus Burmese is the difference.
Yeah, I'm very excited about.
No, Aqua, it would be
Green.
Douchinator. Douchinators repeated Civ. So the Burmese is an interesting choice. Like I was saying, it's the double castle Rambai is super potently strong. That said, you don't have the great like ranged follow-up options, and you can go into elephants, but after a double castle Rambai opening, it can be difficult to transition your eco depending on how things flow out. That said, you can.
In my experience, like if you don't kill them off with the Rambai, you're gonna be in big trouble.
Yeah.
In the end game.
You really need the Rambai to pay off. You need to at least do really big damage, otherwise you're really going to be behind.
Somebody has to die by the Rambai. Okay, so this is the thing about Arena. It's like the stats are always so slow. It's like there's nothing to look at.
We don't have to.
Nobody could surprise anyone.
Yeah. Oh, we can talk about their maps. We can talk about the Civ matchup, and we can discuss what we think we're going to be seeing. So I feel like we're going to see the double castle Rambai. I mean, I could be wrong.
Whose map pick was this?
This is the Douchinators, Harris and Ishmael's home map. So they chose the Franks and the Teutons. With the Frank,
interesting about this pick for the Douchinators is that Harris has been harassed in blue a lot.
yeah,
And that seems to have been his go-to strat. But now he picked a map where he can do that.
for true.
I think this actually works out better in blue and green's favor, based on the previous games.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting matchup. I mean, Rambai are also very good against Cav. Frank Knights are not going to be so hot against them. That said, I feel like we're probably going to be seeing a castle drop from Ish with that Frank choice. I'm interested in what our Teuton players are going to be going for and thinking about what Harris has planned, what Battosai has planned.
I'm predicting a castle drop by Harris.
You think so?
Probably gonna rush them. Yeah, that's what I think you do.
I think Ish is going to be
Harris
the
loves
castle
to go
dropper.
aggro.
That's true, Huds. Not the best skirms from either of them. Burmese monk out of the picture now. What do you mean, Menunez? Alright, we see the stone camp coming down, so almost definitely going to be castle opening. Team bonus. The team bonus is just the relic visibility, Menunez. Oh, because of the conversion. Gotcha. Teutons. Yes, indeed. Teutons are good versus monks. Teutons are one of, if not the top arena civs, I'd say too. The monk bonus really coming into play. Really fantastic siege options. Always able to go paladin as well, and really tanky paladins that you really don't miss the lack of husbandry on arena as much. That said, I think infantry siege is the way to go with them. But yeah, looks like we're going to be seeing a Rambai from green. Could be wrong.
The question is,
we have a 25
does
click
Ishmael
up
ready
for
that
blue.
Rambai?
I will take a look in a second and see. We have it's a 25 click up. Actually, maybe it's not double castle actually from green. It might be a castle drop into Rambai. He only has 3 on stone, so it might be just a standard fast castle UU. Who's the best deer lure? It's hard to watch them all. Well, Ish is still luring them, so I'll take him out. Harris is already done. There's been no deer lured by blue, so let's say green and Harris tie, and then Ish, and then blue. But yeah, I think we're gonna see a castle drop into a Rambai by green. Just a single castle though, because it was a 26 pop, which is very low relatively. Let's see what everyone else got on 20. Ish one with a 27. He is on stone as well. No stone for teal, no stone for blue. At least yet. Well, green will have a slight lead to castle over Ish, and
Harris is out with the stables.
But very slight.
For the relic.
Possible. They might just be planning on castle dropping and then the Teuton going knights, and using the castle to get in and raid the eco. Guess we shall see. Let's check some of those fogs of wars. Harris so far has scouted Battosai. Green has scouted both Ish and Harris at this point. Ish has scouted green. Ooh, whole bunch of pings going down. I believe those are relic pings. Yep. So it looks like they will be going for the relics. Teuton Siege will resist critical options from Frank's. Use options if they either can't get.
So scouts out from Harris.
Yeah.
Seeing that right?
Yeah. Yep. No, Douchinators are going for the relics. I saw them pinging them. Oh, are green and teal scouts going to engage? Nope. Teal runs around the scout. Is he? Oh, doubles back. Up is engaging.
Yeah, he don't want that fight. Looking
to double team up, but Battosai Tetris does get the double team on Harris's second scout on the way. We are gonna have us some scout fights. One going down. Oh, blue engage!
So they've killed.
I need to be right back. I'm sorry. Can you pause? I apologize, everyone. Ready? Pause. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry. 1 second.
It's alright.
Sorry, everybody. We had a slight kitchen
That's
issue.
no problem, brother.
What?
You back?
Yeah, I'm back. What time is your game at?
I'm at 15:20. Where are you at?
I'm at 15:23.
Okay, let me sync up to
14
you. Okay,
indeed.
Alright, so we're ready.
You ready?
I'm
Okay.
ready when you are.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Yeah, we just had a
Nice.
one of the burners. The girlfriend was trying to cook, and then something lit fire. No big deal.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Nah, it's fine.
Just burn your house down.
It wasn't gonna spread. It was just like something under the burner lit. Or scouts. Yeah, Blue Scout having to run out there. Harris going to be able to have map control with those scouts. We have Ish building a house. He's going to be trying to drop
Very
that castle.
Harris he has vision of Green's castle, so they're gonna expect the around night drop.
Yeah, the question is, do they know it's going to be a single castle, or they think it's going to be? Well, he is on stone, so there might be another.
He scouted his stone, so he knows. I think they're gonna see him double castle with the amount they had on stone.
Oh, well, looks like Ish is going to drop his castle on Green's stone, though. Will they be able to deny it? Is the question. The Arambai are engaged. That castle is very close to the wall, so Green will see it. Let's see if he goes over and tries to deny it.
He has full vision of it, and he doesn't have enough stone for the second castle.
Yeah, losing that stone is
he has one
is a big deal.
Out, but it's missing all its shots.
But that's how the Arambai do.
I think the Arambai. Oh, he's not gonna get it out in time to deny.
The Arambai hasn't hit a single shot on the Vil, but it's only actually. Did he kill a Vil? He might have killed one Vil, but it's only 3 villagers. It's only 3 villagers. A very small commitment. The scouts there, so it looks like they want to run in with the scouts.
Maybe Green should have dropped a tower right there.
Yeah, I think a tower would have been
been
a good move. Looks like he's gonna get off his stone. He's only gonna buy another castle. 3 Arambai now. It's. He actually, I feel like he could have denied it if he just waited for the second Arambai to come with the first one. Because like, look how long that took to take. There was 4. He killed one of them. Yeah. And I guess Green wanted to split the difference between Eco and Castle Rush there, because the second castle is a pretty slow time, but he is on 2 TC.
And the problem here for the Douchinators is Green already has all the stone that he needs, so that this castle here is a sitting duck. It's not gonna do much for him.
Yeah. Blue out on the map now with knights, and a decent number is +2/+1 with them as well. Sorry, +1/+1. I take that back. Well, Menunez, he only had one before that, but they almost denied that stone. But yeah, it does not do much, and they're not busting in there either. I thought they were going to try to go in and get the scouts. The Arambai moving out now, going into double production. TCs are idle though.
For Harris or for Ismail?
It's a good question.
Like they're going toward Harris.
That might be. I mean, that might be a good move for them.
And Blue is denying.
Yep. So I think what they're gonna do now is Green's going to bust through the walls, and then there'll be a whole bunch of knights going into the eco. Yep. Yeah, they ping on Harris there. The Arambai going over, probably gonna get that snipe on that monk, and yoink. Goodbye, Mr. Monk. That so much must make it. And 15 or 16, not worth it. Yep. Barracks coming down for Harris. Probably going to see transition into Pikes. Pike on the way, getting those techs. The Arambai busting in, trying to rush down a siege workshop. Those Arambai are in, and I'd like to see more on the way. They are just building up at home. I guess that's okay. He has 2 TC, but only 1. He only can keep 1 working at a time, so I don't know if that was worth it. It's probably worth it to go faster for that castle, but they should be in just a second. I'd like to see him send the rest of those Arambai over.
Oh, does he just have the?
They
Rambai
are
out?
in. He has
Probably worried
forward and
about
back.
his home.
Possibly.
Probably worried about his home too.
Well,
they're not getting in.
Orange is in. He's sending the vills in. Looks like he wants to drop a second castle. Will Green notice? He should send those around by. They just went out back. Oh, go back. No, Green. Green is distracted. Did you notice? Green says WTF. I don't know why they haven't gone in on the front side. Oh no, that's not great. Green, you can deny that! He could snipe that castle with your Rambai! Oh man.
I think there's a bug by Harris's base. I don't think they could get inside. I think that's what the WTF.
Does Green notice? He's still sending out his Rambai.
He has vision of it, and maybe he just got tilted.
He might be overly focused on the front side. I don't know why they're already in. I don't know why they're
No, I think they can't
really?
answer there for some reason. But they kept going back.
Oh, I know why. It's because there's a small tree behind it.
Oh wow! I now see the small.
It's not a bug. It's a tree. It's a tree.
Oh, that's unfortunate of all the places to click.
It just hurts because they could have denied that castle there.
Yeah.
I mean, they are in on Harris now. What damage can they do?
They're getting the monastery. It has 2 relics in it.
Yeah, that's. Oh nope. Are they gonna finish it?
Not the most important.
Voululou, Voululou. They're just chilling outside right now. There's a siege workshop. Not making anything. Oh, looks like Ish is gonna try to drop another castle. I think. You should pick those off with your Rambai.
And Blue's losing his knights to TC5.
Another castle in Green's base going down now. Snipe it with the... Please tell me you see that. He might be so distracted he doesn't even know about that. He could literally snipe the castle and take the 650 stone with those Rambai. He's not reacting though. He's too distracted in the other side. No! Green! Green! Green!
Castle is going up.
Oh my god, the value of those castles is way too high for the... Still distracted by the front. And they didn't do... I think Green needed to... They got too distracted on his stuff. They needed to go for the TCs. They needed to go for the TCs.
He doesn't have enough Rambai for that, I think.
Oh no. And that... Harris's base working with that castle.
What's going on in his base, he's gonna be so pissed.
I don't know, Nirvana. That one is now gonna idle both his TCs basically. But plus they didn't really do that much damage to Harris, I don't feel.
Yeah, so they didn't do much to Harris.
Battosai Douchinators have a big Vil lead. It's basically 70-70 versus 40. He doesn't eat food, but they are falling. Like that wood line is going to be denied soon enough too. It's still just like they just could have denied that. All the same.
So what does Green do here again?
They just got. Well, I guess at this point he's just going to try to take out Harris. I mean, he should just go to. They should just go to Ish at this point. They could easily. There's no defenses there. Just bust in, snipe the TCs, take out as many vills. Does Green have a stable up? He does. There are no bloodlines, and I'm not sure if there's husbandry, but he does have a stable. But yeah, Bloodlines is pretty big.
And it's like Green's moving his base.
Harris is dropping another TC. Mangonel's shot doesn't connect. Lots of pings coming down. Yep, and here comes another castle. Yeah. Yeah, Bloodlines is very big. Still can't tell if they have husbandry though. Finally taking out a TC, though. You really just got to focus on sniping the TCs with the Rambai and then getting vills afterwards.
Probably have so much sniper because Harris got knights, he has more.
Yeah.
Probably very annoying.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a good defense. And I just don't like that Green didn't stop Orange. He could have easily cleared up those vills and stopped 3 of the castles. And Ish is just booming at home. and like, let's see, what's the Vil number? I mean, Harris still has a Vil lead over green and blue. Yeah, that was a big mango shot. The monks. Voulou, voulou. Nunez, does he have any res? I think he does. He's got a lot of wood, a lot of gold. And it's starting to go into knights, looks like. Another castle!
Castle!
But GG! Harris calls GG!
Oh, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could have tried. They were just gonna go over the Ishmael now and what it can do.
Harris, GG's.
Yeah.
Will Ish try to continue? I'm very surprised they gave up. Resigned out of frustration? It's possible.
Good. Okay. Yeah, Ish must be so mad. Imagine building 5 TCs in somebody's base and not winning the game.
Castles, yeah.
Like, if that was me, I would be unhappy. But how my life is
Oh
going at that
man.
point. But I just watch these Rambai snipe these girls. It's so fun to see.
Well, the Nunez, I don't think he expected Ish to play on probably.
Yeah, he probably thought he'd just quit. Why are they moving over to Ishmael?
They're going, I guess, slowly. Ish is sending his knights over to. Oh no, he's not. It's well, it's two being chased. Both being chased by lizards. We got a wolf train. Possibly. I mean, they should have been communicating. I mean, I imagine they were on voice chat. Another castle coming down.
Oh my god. It's relentless at this point.
Green actually has no TC. Is building another one on that wood line there. Yep, the Rambai. Yeah, the Rambai just turned around and are heading to Ish now. Ish has no defense. If some of those castles were defensive, it'd be a little bit different.
That would have been nice, right? Or even 1 or 2 castles in Harris's base might have been useful.
Yeah. If they could have got a castle down there, that would have also stopped that.
That could have won in the game, maybe. Oh, Ish is nice though. Oh, this is big hit.
I mean, if Ish wins this, it'll be pretty epic. But
legendary.
Yeah. Wow, the TC's denied, and there's knights in on Green's woodline. Oh my god, what are we looking at? But Green does get a TC down outside of his base. The knights are in there. There is a lizard, but it's attacking the knight there.
What is Blue doing? Blue isn't doing anything. Like, he's just idle.
No, he has rams. The ram's gonna be moving across. Green is on his way. Imp is probably waiting with his Rambai for the imp.
Maybe Harris shouldn't have given up. Because Blue just went AFK, it seems.
No, he's going. He's just. And he's building another TC. He's moving his rams. I guess they're just regrouping before imp. Ish is getting Potkin now for his castles.
You know, with the way that there's so many disconnects in this game, I would have just tried to kill him quickly. I don't want to take any chances with Age of Empires 2. No,
it's a good point there. Okay, so blue and green are now moving over to Ish. Those Rambai engaging the knights. Rambai very good against knights and cav. Just kite them till Kingdom Come. Very, very effective with that high damage output and essentially splash damage. Quickly cleaning up Ish's army. A whole bunch of rams. Don't just basic rams, but still going to clean up.
Yeah, those rams are gonna do a lot.
And 91% of imp for green now. Ish trying to drop more stables and a siege workshop, but the Rambai are on top of it, and Imp is hit. Trebs being queued. GG called by Orange.
About time.
And the big comeback by Battosai Tetris.
Big comeback.
What a series! That was a good series. 2-1. Well played, GG.